What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. I want to start off by saying happy Veterans Day to all vets, everybody who has served to protect this fine country, both past and present. I just want to give a big shout out and thank you to you guys. You deserve way more than just a day and acknowledgement, but I do want to say thank you to all of those that have risked their lives for our lives. So also want to give a quick happy heavenly birthday shout to my grandmother. Those that have been around the channel for a long time knows how hard that was for me going through that, losing her 2 years ago. And she was a very, very, very important person in my life and a very special woman. So hope she's having a wonderful birthday today. So miss you, Grandma. I want to go and change things up a little bit. We do a lot of sports stuff on here, but I thought it'd be fun to share something a little different. I enjoy it when I see it come in through group subs. I get into a rabbit hole sometimes searching for stuff. A lot of times you can find some really cool stuff really cheap. And so it's just always fun. It's a way to take a breather, to enjoy other things. And so we're going to do this as a non-sports video. I'm going to share non-sports cards from the collection. But I do want to preface that this is excluding my Pokemon collection that I will not have in this. That's more TCG, I guess, anyway. So this is going to be strictly non-sports stuff. So hope you guys enjoy. If you do, give it a thumbs up, comment, let me know what you like, what your favorite card was. But anyway, let's get to it. You've probably seen this one. 2018 Walking Dead Season 8. It's the dual relic of Jeffrey D. Morgan as Negan and Eugene. So you got the two relics there, dual auto. It's numbered out of 10, and it is a BGS 9 with a 10 auto. I didn't really care about the grade on it. Also, I want to preface, this is only my slab stuff. I didn't dig out all my raw stuff, so just showing the slabs. But some fun stuff. This, nothing big here, but a cool card. 2000 Topps X-Men the movie. Wolverine, it's a clear cling, so it's like a window cling. I guess you can peel this off and stick it to the window. Me and the missus pulled it out of a box. It looked cool, so I had it slabbed up. But it's in an SGC 9. This is a seriously tough card to grade. I have a bunch more of these raw. Bought a ton of the comic books that had the Deadpool in it. But this is the 91 Impel Marvel X-Force. This is Deadpool's rookie card. I got one of them to get a 9.5. So very respectable grade there. These are prone to little indentions along the surface because of the seam where they sealed the bag that the comics were in. So next up, another Negan with a dual auto. You guys recently probably seen this one. 2022 Leaf Metal Pop Century dual auto Purple Mojo 1 of 1 Norman Reedus and Jeffrey D. Morgan, better known as Negan and Daryl from The Walking Dead. So cool card there. I've always loved the Mojo pattern. The purple just pops. And two of the awesome characters from the show. And a 1 of 1. And a lot cheaper than buying it in the Walking Dead, set stuff. This is one you've seen. It sits in the back there. This is a John Wooden courtside. This is actually his first autograph, I believe, to my knowledge. This is his first autograph card anyway. So it's courtside John Wooden, and a PSA is just authenticated. So there's that. If you like the comic stuff, you gotta have this 90 Impel Marvel Stan Lee in an SGC 9. Another thing you're going to notice, you're not going to see a bunch of flashy gem mint copies of stuff in this. This is stuff that I honestly just truly enjoy. And, you know, I pick it up at a bargain. 9s are fine. You know, some of this stuff's going to be 8s even, so, or lower. It's just stuff that I find, I have fun with, and I really enjoy it. And when you enjoy it, the grade doesn't really matter as much. So, 2021 Skybox Marvel X-Men Metal Universe Red PMG X23. This is the retro, or the high number as people call them as well, in a 9. I bought this because I have the matching NYX comic with this image on the cover, so I thought that would be really cool to have the PMG with the matching comic book. And, you know, PMGs are always awesome. I have them in hockey as well. So this is just a fun one. Another one, 91-92 Pro Set Platinum Fred Rogers, better known as Mr. Rogers. This is actually from a hockey set, but who can't, you know, who hates Mr. Rogers, right? Won't you be my neighbor? You know, just a fun card. 9.5, someone that was iconic from the childhood. Here's another one. Just got into a rabbit hole one day, started looking stuff up. Was kind of looking up important people through the history, and Johann Gutenberg came up. He was an inventor. So you see there's Gutenberg, and there's his machine, printing machine. It has some paper loss on the back. Unfortunately, I do have another copy of this, but it has some creasing in it. But 1891, Finzer and Bros, Johann Gutenberg. It got a 1 because of the paper loss, but the front looks pretty cool. So there's that. My daughter, she loves bass, so I picked some of these up. Some of these cards here like this are hard to find, so you got to get what you can find. But this is 73 Dutch Gum, Carlos Santana, Serie P. It is in a 1, it has some creasing in it. But Santana is one of my daughter's favorites, so I found one and grabbed it. Might look at, you know, at some point I could always go back and look to upgrade. But at the time I was looking, I grabbed what I could find. Here is 1978 Swedish Sam Lorsaker Bob Marley. Not quite. Oh, yeah, it has a crease right here. I don't know why they were pretty rough, I guess, on the creasing, because otherwise the card, I mean, you can't tell it. But they gave it a 1. There is like light creasing there, but they gave it a 1 because of that. You can't even see it on the back at all. So I guess they were a little difficult on that one, but it's okay. There's a Bob Marley. Here is a 10. We have the 94-95, and to my knowledge, there might be more now, I don't know, but at the time of this getting graded, this was the only gem copy. But 94-95 NBA Hoops, Denzel Washington. This is actually Denzel's first card, and it is in a Gem Mint 10. I bought a couple of them raw. I was like, heck, let's try it. Cool card. And it got the gem. I started searching pop reports and found there was no other gem copies, so that was kind of cool. Allen and Ginter Gold Border Post Malone. You know, musician that my kids like. I started listening to his music. I actually think he's pretty good, so respect out to Post Malone. It's more of a generational thing, but you know, we have to look forward to the future as well and can't just only enjoy the past. So figured this was a cool one. This actually was a card that we pulled out of a pack, and I didn't even have it sleeved or anything because I never knew if it would like be worth even putting in a sleeve or anything. So it's still got the gem, so awesome there. Here is 1986 Dandy Rock and Bubble. This is Eddie Murphy rookie. It got an SGC 7. So this is actually, I don't know the full details on it, but I think this is like a short print because I think there's different Jokers that you can get. So it just depends on which one. But yeah, there's the Eddie Murphy Joker. Next, speaking of Veterans Day, one of the most iconic things in this country and recognized things is the American flag So why not a 1911 Royal Bengals Heroes of History Betsy Ross in a 1.5. The lady who sewn. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong. Anyway, the lady who created the American flag and put it together. But has a little bit of paper loss on the back there, but pretty cool card there. Betsy Ross, 1911 Royal Bengals. Here is another X23. This is the pink out of 75. Different image, but from X-Men Marvel Metal Universe in a 9.5. So cool in there. That's the pink. I'll get these out of the way. 1887 Halleck trade card. This is Abraham Lincoln. It's in a 1. Obviously, it's missing this corner down here. You will find different versions of this. So it's hard to tell really what the pops are on these. These cards are initially blank right here, and you can actually find copies that are still blank. But then you'll find different, like this is a clothing company. You'll find different companies that had their print on them, and they were kind of given out as advertisements and stuff. So there, it would be tough. You'd have to go through and find each. This one is a Halleck. You'd have to go in and find each one and figure out how many of each to get a definitive pop. But I don't think there's a lot of them out there. At least I don't see many of them. So, and then here is also the George Washington from the 1887 Halleck. So I have the George and the Abe, and they're both ones. They both had little pieces cut or actually ripped off, likely from being in a binder or like a photo album or something. But anyway, cool cards there. Next up, this is a set that I've started seeing some more pop up, but you don't really see a ton of them. In fact, there's another card in here that's one of my favorites, and I'll talk about it when I get to it. But 1986 Editions Este Superstars. This is Reed and Patrick Swayze. So this would, I guess, be Swayze's rookie. An early edition of Patrick Swayze, put it that way. But that's in a 3. There's like I think there was a small crease or something in this. Somewhere. Yeah, right up here in this corner. That's the beautiful thing. Like, even when it has a crease, like, it doesn't appear at all like there's any damage to it. So, sometimes you don't even notice that stuff. Next up, rest in peace to the Queen, but this is the 1935 Mitchell Cigarettes, Gallery of 34, Princess Elizabeth. I wish I had bought a lot more of these because there's several different versions from 35 of her in different sets and stuff, and I only picked up a couple. I think I bought these a few months before she passed, and I wish I had gotten the others because some of them have kind of went up in price now, unfortunately. But anyway, I'll keep my eyes peeled on them. But there's the Mitchell's Cigarettes Princess Elizabeth. Next up is another dandy. This is the 10 of Hearts, which is Whitney Houston, and her first card in an 8.5. This video is already 13 minutes. It might go a little long. I hope you guys enjoy this. Here is a 35. This is the WD and HO Wills. This is Princess Elizabeth and Margaret Rose. It's another one showcasing the Princess or Queen Elizabeth, but it's from 1935. And that's in a 3. It's another one that has a small little tiny crease in it that you can't even really see. Next is one that the missus really wanted. This is 1934 Godfrey Phillips, Film Stars Shirley Temple, in a 6. I think everybody knows and loves Shirley Temple. There's that one. Here is the dandy Madonna, Queen of Spades, in a 9. Next up is 1939 Gallagher, Judy Garland. The set is called My Favorite Part. And a 5. There's an early card. There's other cards that are supposedly out there. I bought one of them and sent it in, but it did not get graded, so I'm going to see if I can possibly send that again and see if I can get them graded. It's actually on the checklist, so I would like to get that slabbed up as well. 68 Contanti, Aretha Franklin, and a 2. Again, a lot of low grade stuff, but just a lot of cool cards, and the eye appeal on this stuff is, I mean, tell me why it's a 2. It's like, it's cool stuff. There's a little crease in this one right there, but you can't see it. So, you know, if you're having fun, you enjoy this stuff, it doesn't have to be in gem mint condition. So here's the 88 Hostess Hot Summer Flicks John Candy, The Great Outdoors, and a 9. Here is 40, I think these are actually 48, but they titled them 40 to 49 Peerless. Lucille Ball Cloudy Studio and Print Set. It is in a 3. There's the I Love Lucy. I will also note these have different backs. This is a Rexall back. There's also like JCPenney, and I don't know exactly how many different versions there are, but there are different backs. From what I've seen so far, the Rexall backs seem to be the more scarce copies, but don't hold me to that. Just when I've looked personally, the Rexalls seem to be less listed than the other backs. Here is a 93 Skybox X-Men gold foil. It has this 30-year stamp. It's Wolverine. Got a 9. Another one, we pulled it out of a box we opened and thought it was a cool card, cool artwork. Had the stamp on it, so we sent it in. It got a 9. Here is 68 Dutch Gum Black Square, which is talking about this. Jimi Hendrix. Another one, you know, if you really look at it head on, you can't really tell the creasing, but there is creases up there, so it got a 1. There's the Jimi Hendrix. This should not be in here. This is a Jack Dempsey, so he is a sport card that got mixed in. 2016 Topps The Walking Dead Survival Box Infected out of 99. Scott Wilson, better known as Herschel Green, got a 9.5 with a 10 auto, and rest in peace to Scott Wilson. He has actually passed away, I think a couple years ago actually. So The Walking Dead is about to end the series for the main show, so kind of curious to see how that stuff does. I need to try to maybe get some others that I've wanted before it's too late. But here's a Hostess Hot Summer Flicks Big Tom Hanks in an 8.5. Here's another Peerless. This is John Wayne in a 4.5. And it's actually also in a Rexall. I came across a huge lot of these by luck. But again, I don't see a lot of the Rexalls, so it was kind of cool to find that lot, because I know these are actually pretty sought cards, believe it or not. So here is the Peerless Roy Rogers 4.5. They're not too expensive, but a lot of people love them because they remember, you know, John Wayne, I Love Lucy, Roy Rogers. There's a lot of people in this set that people remember, so these Peerless cards are pretty cool. So there's a Rexall there. Next up is 2021 X-Men Metal Universe PMG Red. This is Brew and a 9. Here is 88 Topps Fright Flicks. This is a sticker, Freddy for President, and an 8.5. those don't know, the missus really loves horror movies and Freddy Krueger, and so does JJ. So he actually sent that to her, and she was so excited that she said she was sending it in to get it graded. So here is 31 WD and H.O. Wells, just like the one I had earlier here, but this is Cinema Stars, Disney and Mickey, and it is in a 3.5. Next is 1901 Ogden's Guinea Gold Rembrandt in a 6.5. Let's see. 2000 Topps X-Men the Movie Wolverine Clear Clean in an 8.5. Didn't I show this earlier? Or was that a different one? I think there was a different action pose or something to it. Or did I? Yeah, okay. It was a different one. These clear clings, they're cool with those colors. So, making sure, I was like, am I going through the same stack again? Alright. There's the CL4 Wolverine. This is the card I was talking about. So this, on all of the database checklists I look at when I'm searching for non-sport stuff, none of them actually had this one listed, but it's an 86 Ediciones Este Superstars. It's Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd, and from all things I could find, this would be Bruce Willis's first card. I've talked about it before. I love the Die Hard series. I loved Bruce Willis as an actor, so it was cool to find this one, and it got a 7. So actually, this and the Patrick Swayze one, when I sent those two in, those were the first two Ediciones Este Superstars to be in SGC's Pop Report. So that shows like how little they were either paid attention to or the scarcity of them. I'm not sure which. But anyway. Alright, next up is the 93 Skybox X-Men Hololithogram. It's Storm in an 8.5. Really cool hologram there. There's Storm. Here's another Ogden's Guinea Gold. This is Christopher Columbus. And it got a 4 from 1901. (1901) Ogden's Guinea Gold, Sir Isaac Newton in a 3. Here is 2000 X-Men the Movie X Foil Wolverine in a 9.5. '77 Star Wars Topps sticker Darth Vader in a 7.5. Here is the Error C3PO or Goldenrod Error in a 3. How about a 48 Manco blue baseball back? This is Popeye in a 3.5. That's the Japanese Manco back. Or the Japanese blue baseball back, sorry. Here is the Mickey Mouse Betty Boop from the 48 Manco. Mickey's pitching to Betty Boop there in a 4. Little Fortnite 2020 Panini Fortnite Series 2, the Ice King. Don't know much about him, but I know if you got like this guy's chrome or foil or whatever, it was pretty big, and I thought, well, he looks pretty cool anyway, so I'm just going to keep it and hang on to it. This is just the base card, but I have that one, and it's in a 10. A little fluffy Gabriel Iglesias. Here is 2017 Topps Garbage Pail Kids Fallout Boyd Bloody Nose out of 75 in a 9.5. Numbered up there out of 75. 77 Star Wars Lord Darth Vader in a 6. Here is the 77 Star Wars Darth Vader as David Prowse, or David Prowse, I guess, as Darth Vader there in a 6. Here's another one of those stickers, the 88 Topps Fright Flick sticker. This is Slimer in an 8.5. Shout out to James Gillum, someone that I always enjoy spending time with when he comes down and visits. He submitted 2 of these to SGC, and he told me to take one out and keep it and ship his cards and put this in my display case. So what I did is I traded him, and I told him, okay, fine, I'll take this out, but I'll pay for your shipping. So thank you, James. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Can't wait till the next Chantilly show. But there is the 2022 Skybox Marvel Wolverine Metal Universe and an 8.5. Spider-Man Metal Universe. I said Wolverine, but y'all know it's Metal Universe. Here is this Chrome Sapphire Star Wars stuff I sent in recently. Princess Leia Observes Orange out of 25. It got a 10. Here is the Vader in a 10. Luke Skywalker in a 10. Or, sorry, in a 9.5. I wish it was a 10. Little off-centered. So I know why I got the 9.5. Here is 2016 Top Star Wars Masterwork Tom Kane autograph. Tom Kane as Yoda. He was the voice of Yoda, I believe, in the animated series. And then here's another one of him. This is from 2019, Skywalker Saga, and a 9.5. Little cool cards with the animated drawing of Yoda there. Here is 2021 Skybox Marvel X-Men Metal Universe PMG. This is the Shadow King, and a 9.5. Here is 2021 Topps Garbage Pail Kids Donut Hole Joel from Food Fight. And it is an artist autograph there. And it's numbered out of 80. So cool card there. Donut Hole Joel with the artist signature. A couple more here. We're going to finish it off with some Walking Dead. First, this is 2014 Cryptozoic, The Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln as Rick Grimes, auto, 9.5 with a 10 autograph. And then the last one is 2017 Topps Walking Dead, Series 6, Mud out of 50, Melissa McBride as Carol, 9.5 with a 10 auto. So there you have it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this. I've been having fun sharing the collection and everything. Hopefully you guys see some cards that maybe you know are interested in and would like to go out and pick up, or maybe you can tell me a bit about others that you see from things that I like and enjoy. But these are all cards from the collection. I told you guys I wanted to share more of the collection, show you all more. Kind of what I do behind the camera that y'all don't get to see every day. Things, y'all see the cards I grade, but not everybody knows, a lot of people sell the cards they grade. So, not everybody keeps stuff. So, many times folks might think I just grade cards to sell them, and that's not the case. A lot of stuff I keep. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Comment below. Let me know your favorite. And hope you have a wonderful Friday evening. Again, thank you to all the soldiers, past and present. And happy Veterans Day. Everyone stay safe. With that, stay safe, stay healthy. And until the next video, I'm out.